They say it's America's best-selling e-bike. Maybe not quite yet, but the previous generation was. This is the brand new Lectric XP4.
And we'll give you some tips, tricks, and we will also put it on our scale.
We'll show you the proper way to install those. There is a little red protector. One was jammed in the cardboard, so don't lose that. We have these cables. These are called HIGO connectors. And we'll share a couple accessories that you might want to strongly consider purchasing if you're buying a Lectric XP4.
And Lectric prides themselves on easy assembly. We should only have to unfold this bike, so we'll see.
All right, let's unbox it. It's a great day to have a great day.
So true. Finally, nice weather. Woo! All right.
There we go, eco-friendly packaging.
Got a box here.
You know what? I bet the new display is in there. We'll see.
You think this one?
What is in box number 1? Is it a charger?
Oh, I see pedals. I see another small box.
So we've got quick release pedals. We'll show you how those work. Ooh, a folding lock.
This must be the charger.
Lectric's 2-amp charger. We'll need that in a little bit.
Feels like it could be a display.
All right, and yes, this is a cool one, guys. No longer is there a chance of your display being cracked because they put it in a separate box. It's a quick release display, so if you happen to crash your electric bike or it tips over and you crack a screen, well, it's gonna be super easy to replace. We'll show you the proper way to put this on. The unboxing continues. There's the adjustable handlebars. We'll show you the proper way to install those. Let's get this thing out of here so we can see what we're working with. Definitely a 2-person lift. 1, 2, 3. I do wonder what that weight is, especially with the larger battery.
Yes.
Oh, we got a cap in there. Don't throw away your caps. We'll show you where this goes. And save your box in the unlikely event that you need to ship it back. More packaging. Derailleur protector. Revealing the level up rack. The front light is even installed. We've got the comfort seat. Oh, Miles, we're gonna have to test this one out.
Looks a little different.
Cushy. Complete with the suspension seat post. Extra long seat post to accommodate tall guys like Miles and me. Protector down here. And yes, if you hadn't guessed, this is the raindrop blue colorway. We picked it out. Okay. Oh, I already see our first thing that we're going to have to show people, but we'll get to it. Handlebars. Plenty of safety tags. So Miles, I know what you're thinking. Just fold it, right?
Yeah.
You'd be wrong. This is our first tip. So right here, there is a little red protector, and that is to keep the terminals from actually being in contact with the controller. And you might want to save this too for travel. And the next thing, before we fold it, let's put the handlebars on.
I'll fold that up. Flat end goes to the flat end. Now can I unfold it?
Yes. Clip.
No more folding pedals. Pull out the collar, pop it in, let go, check it's secure. Other side, same thing.
And remember that cap I told you not to lose? Well, we have not 2, but 1 was jammed in the cardboard, so don't lose that. But where do these go, you ask? Right here for just a little bit more of a clean look. And they're not as sharp. We've got some plastic to remove. Show them how this seat post works.
All right, well, there is a preload adjust on the bottom.
So if you find yourself bottoming out right off the bat, you might want to increase that preload, and you can play with it till you get it to a way that you like.
Make sure the quick release is open.
Minimum insertion point right here, so
Yep.
It needs to be inserted past that line. It's notched.
We'll just tighten that down a little bit. Better than the sleek saddle.
And maybe you haven't picked up your XP4 yet. You can help support the channel for free by using our link down in the description or scan the QR code on your screen before you make your purchase. Also, keep in mind, with the 750 watt version with the bigger battery, which we'll show you in a second, you typically get more accessories like the Elite headlight, perhaps a suspension seat post, and of course, the cushy seat. And yes, probably that folding lock too. All right, we're almost done, but a couple more important steps before we can actually turn the bike on. All right, Miles, let's bring the audience in for a close look at the cockpit. And if you want to learn more about this electric bike, be sure to check out our full review that we did in the Grand Canyon. All right, so our control pad actually came loose. So I knew that, and I searched for the screw, which was actually in the box. So I'm going to tighten that here. I'm sure from the factory they just didn't quite tie it tight enough because they also want you to be able to adjust it to your liking. So we'll snug it down and get it into place. That should be good for now. Now the display, which has a cool party trick. So Lectric really surprised us with this new display, especially at this price point starting at $9.99, because they had a color LCD display and it was okay and to be expected on more affordable bikes. But this one is so much easier to use. We'll have a full walkthrough on this display that you can check out if you want to learn all of its capabilities. But for now, it's party trick. So we'll line this up and simply slide it into place and it clicks. And then they have this perfectly tensioned, at least on ours. So I can slide this back. We have these cables. These are called HIGO connectors. And really, it's just a color matching game. So first we have the right brake. This is the motor cutoff / brake light. Simply line up the arrows, push into place. Next, we have the display to the controls. Again, line up those arrows, snap into place. And finally, we have this green one. That's going to be display to the controller. There's a notch as well, but again, line up the arrows, push in gently. Then we have the warning labels. This is your safety checklist. Read that, snip. And then yes, terms and conditions. We are getting so much closer to turning the bike on. The keys are attached to the handlebars. Don't forget those, and don't lose them either. All right, Miles, do you think we are ready to turn the bike on?
I'm ready.
One thing to check is that your battery is turned on. Ours was, and below that is the charger port. And yes, the new location for the keyhole that everyone is so happy about.
And I'm happy about this being easier to put on.
Now for the handlebar adjustment, there's a bunch of numbers here, and you can adjust them to your liking, but you do want to be mindful, again, of that minimum insertion point, much like we saw on the seat post. You want to make sure that is inserted fully. We can take off the screen cover. Oh yeah, and let's power it on for the first time. All right, here we go. Power button in the center, color LCD display, and a USB-C port located beneath the display.
So I'd say that was pretty easy to assemble.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lectric does an awesome job, but safety checklist.
Safety checklist, pump up the tires.
And if you're not comfortable, take it to a bike shop and make sure everything is in order before you ride. That's a good idea with any direct-to-consumer e-bike. Particularly, a bike shop can make sure all the bolts are torqued to spec.
Now that we assembled it, let's fold it.
All right. Optionally, you can take the pedals off. We'll leave them on for now. And since we're going to be removing the battery, I'm going to unlock the battery first so we can slide it out. Key in, turn to the left all the way, remove. Optionally, you can lower the handlebars, lift up, pull out, and the main lever, slide, pull out, brace with your leg, bring it around. Be mindful that the battery is now unlocked, so potentially it could slide out. Put the kickstand up, and you can see my battery is already sliding out. So this is the massive 17.5 amp hour battery that comes on the 750 watt version. Miles, what should we do with batteries?
Probably store it in a safe place when we're not using it.
With what?
Maybe a waterproof and fireproof battery bag.
For sale at shop.ebikeescape.com. Let's see if it fits. This is the size small, like a glove.
Yep, perfect.
It's a roll top bag, and it makes a handle as well. Batteries are expensive to replace, so do yourself a favor and protect it.
Can also carry a second one along and strap it to the rack.
Thanks to these straps here. We sell tons of high quality e-bike accessories at our store, and your purchase also directly supports us, so thank you. All right, maybe another accessory that you might want to consider if you're traveling. Bring it in, Miles. All right, and that is a tote.
44.8 by 23.4 by 22.3.
All right, let's see if it fits. And there you have it, a folded XP4. And yes, we left the battery removed because that makes the bike lighter. How much lighter? We'll find out. And the beauty of a tote is two people can carry it super easily. Put your guess of how much the 17.5 amp hour battery weighs down in the comment section. I'm going to guess 8.5 pounds.
Oh, I was thinking maybe closer to 10.5.
All right, we'll see.
All right, reading out at 0 with the battery bag.
Gosh, it's just so easy to slide it in that battery bag from shop.ebikeescape.com.
Yes, it is.
All right, guesses in the comment section if you haven't already.
Here we go.
All right, it's going up. It's going up. Oh! 8.7 pounds, Miles.
Bust.
Winner. All right, and now what does the entire bike weigh? That I don't know.
Who's lifting it on the scale? That's what I want to know. All right. Flat end first. There we go.
Key in. Turn to the right, and you can remove. Battery is locked. Pull the handlebars up. It's a beast. All right, we'll see what this weighs.
You guessed the weight of the battery right, so you won carrying the bike.
I'm gonna guess 68 pounds. Actually, I think that might be right. We'll see.
I think they said 61 without the battery on their website.
No problem. Lower the seat. And hey, Lectric made some improvements to the geometry. Maybe they also thought about the center of gravity. It's holding it perfectly still here. What do we have for the weight?
71 pounds.
71 pounds with the battery. Without the battery, we'll put it on the screen, minus 8.75. And of course, that's with some of the accessories. I mean, this giant seat certainly weighs more than the sleek one. If you haven't already purchased your XP4 and found this video helpful, you want to support us for free, just use our link down in the description or scan the QR code on your screen. Even if you're picking up some Lectric accessories, use that link. Every little bit helps. Of course, you can pick up our high quality accessories at shop.ebikeescape.com. Check out our full review.
Yep, and we have more XP4 content on the way, comparisons and more.
So subscribe for more. With that, thanks for watching.
We'll see you in the next one.